Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. BTM here, bringing you another Age of Empires 3 match, and today I have a very special and hopefully entertaining match for you. In today's match, I played with a guy who was a complete jerk, and by complete jerk, I mean absolute complete jerk. He bossed me around, he insulted me, and he ordered me, and I was very displeased with him. So I put this little counter in the bottom right of my video. That way, every time he orders me or tells me what to do or insults me, we can count. So far, he's at 2. He's already told me to go double tomahawks, raid hard, and raid, which is kind of funny. Or, I mean, go double cav, which is kind of funny. You're playing an Iroquois. What units do Iroquois mass? They mass tomahawk, which I told him, which he ignored and said, nope, do this anyway. Now, he also told me to have a war hut regardlessly, and he told me that I can switch armies. What? You can switch armies in Age of Empires 3. I don't believe it. And if I sound sarcastic and pissed off, it's because I am. I'm narrating this right after I played it. And it turns out I can send shipments of Aena bowmen. I am just stunned. I did not know that before. This guy is my intellectual savior for this game. Without the 5 commands in the first 20 seconds of this game, I would be helpless. I would not know what to do. It does not matter that spamming double horsemen against a civilization that spams mostly an anti-cavalry is a horrible idea. It does not matter that British players usually use musketeers, which are also anti-cavalry. We should go double cavalry. Even though, okay, yeah, hands down, I should not be questioning him, that's for sure. Now, before I get any more sarcastic or grumpy, let me just say, I didn't play perfectly this match. I know it, and there's a lot of areas I can improve on, and I will point them out. Like here, I had an idle travois, I had some starting villager futs, I had some issues with my starting herd. I didn't get to the initial trading post as fast as I could, but still, I didn't feel like I played too horribly. It's just, at the same time, I could have done a better job, and I acknowledge that for sure. However, with that being said, I don't think I deserved quite the amount of bossiness and the hate he got, especially considering he didn't play a perfect game himself. So as you can see there, I see a villager treasure, and I want to go get it. But then I see a 60 experience treasure sitting there kindly on the side of the map, and I think, you know what, 60 experience, that'll get me pretty close to my next treasure. So why don't I gather that treasure, then I'll go gather that villager, and I'll use this wolf I grabbed up, and all is good in BTM land. As you can see here, I had a little bit of delay, lag, microsecond of not making the villager, where I kind of screwed up. Again, I didn't play perfectly. But the problem with me is I get a little bit flustered when I'm ordered around a lot or people are jerks, because I'm very aware of how I'm playing, and if I'm playing poorly, I will start to play better. I honestly will. I will notice I'm playing poorly, I will start trying to focus better, and I will do better. When I'm being harassed the entire time, I don't play well. And you might say, but he's only told you what to do 5 times. Just wait, guys. Just wait. It gets better. So, he flags that treasure. Or I flag that treasure saying, hey, do you want to steal it? Hey, come on, why not? Let's go for it. So, alright, not a big deal. I'm going to head on over there. I let him know, on my way. Remember, guys, team etiquette's important. Now, watch this. That bull gets hit right between the eyes and does not flinch. What a beast. And now he tells me, forward base. That's actually pretty smart. We should build a forward base there. That's a good idea. Forward bases are a good idea. Now, I, of course, come into this fight to come help my ally out, but we're kind of down a little bit. He's got a bear. So I just think, you know what, we probably should get out of there. So I just tell him run. Now, I don't spam commands, so I feel like it's not rude to. It's one of those things where if you spam a command, it's rude, but if once in a while in big issues you do, it's not a problem. Now, as you can see there, he says, come, what the F? He starts flaming me. He's mad. Not cool, bro, because my reasoning was logical there. It was 2 explorers and a bear against, I guess, an explorer wolf and a scout, but your scout was dead, so I didn't think you would win it. Why'd you even waste your scout in that fight anyway? We could find their forward base or learn about what they're doing. So that wasn't really smart of you either, so I don't know why you're mad at me. But I decide here, alright, I'm going to grab this treasure and forward base for number 10, command number 10. In case I had forgotten in the last 10 seconds where he had told me the forward base was going to be, it's going to be there. Now, of course, you can definitely see him walking his villager, or his courtier de bois, actually, because he's France over there. And if that doesn't sound like sarcasm, well, it should, because it is sarcasm. He's not sending a villager. Now, my hope was to gather this villager and then get the treasure, but he ends up grabbing it, and that really pissed me off. I was like, what? Dang it, I wanted that. But not the big deal. Now, interestingly enough, let's go back to early in the game. He said, build a war hut and a stable. No, I get 1 travois. I don't have a surplus of wood, so I'm going to send 600 wood actually to cover me. And where's the travois? I demand to know. But it doesn't make sense. You either go with a war hut or you go with a stable. You shouldn't go with both. So I start to say, you stole my villager, but then I think, I don't want to fan this flame. I said, I built it by my town center. If I'm going cavalry anyway, I can operate that out of my TC. Forward base, BTM. Why you so noob and you know build forward base? Hurry up. Run faster. Get to the forward base. How dare you be dilly-dallying with your travois building stables in your own base? You should be out there. Where's your forward base? Look, I'm even walking the villager over. Where's his villager? Let's look there. Full forward base. Tell me, hurry up, run faster, walk faster. Villager, you're programmed by the game to walk as fast as you can, but you must walk faster because this anonymous guy tells you to. Oh, wait a minute. Hold up. Wait 1 second. Where's his villager? Oh, it's not there. Where's his stable? Where's his stuff? He's not building there. Where is it? He must have built there, and I must have just missed it. I'm letting the team down in a big way here. That is for sure. Where's his stable? Oh, look at that giant red arrow. See at the very top of the map? That's where his stable is. He didn't even build by a forward base. He didn't even put a villager forward. I end up building a war hut in front of his town to kind of protect him, thinking this guy's an idiot. And he taunts me, makes fun of me, and I'm just like, and he's cussing at me. And I'm like, are you kidding me? You say forward base, forward base, forward base. He said he's ordering me to march my army, do this, do that. And he built a stable in back of his town and doesn't even have an army. He doesn't even have an army at this point. So it's like, it's literally like Dumb and Dumber. I'm not playing amazingly, but he's being an idiot. And then he tells me I lost a forward base point. Oh, I am so awful. I lost a forward base point. And he's like, I'm out. I'm done. I lost a forward base point. Not him where he didn't send Courier de Bois or a tower or units. I lost it. And where's my army? Oh, I have 5 Kanya horsemen there. He has 5 Hussar. We have the exact same army composition. It's not like he's done some amazing army change and I am just so far behind him. In fact, I could have had more units out because, as you can see, I'm sitting on a huge surplus of food if he had not told us to go double cav, or if I had been smart enough not to listen to him. So I don't quite understand his indignation at me when I'm really saving his butt. And I lost a bunch of wood trying to protect his town like an idiot. That wasn't a strategically smart place. I should have built in my own town. It's ridiculous at this point. We're up to 18 on the command counter and the insult counter, by the way. So as you can see here, Blue's trying to save some long men. I'm going to cut them off. Now, I want you guys to use some logic here. Do you think Blue's going to keep making longbowmen when he sees us both going cavalry? I doubt it. By the way, I popped myself here. I do that every game. It's just a noob thing I got to work on. But it was ridiculous. It's like he's mad at me. You lost the forward base point. You, BTM. Why are you so noob? Go Iena now. Go Iena now. Because you're not smart enough to figure out that going double cavalry is stupid. Oh, by the way, look at the big giant red arrow. See that? That's my score. It's higher. It's the highest one in the game. I've carried him this entire game so far. I just wanted to mention that in passing. Yeah. Yep. I've carried him, whether he likes to admit it or not. I have put him on my back this game and been carrying him. So I don't think he should be talking quite as angrily or as much as he should. Now at this point, Red has a giant mass of tomahawks, and I'm no longer leading the game in score. Come! You must arrive. You were not aware of that. I'm arriving, but the problem is I'm not set up to build a Iena. All I have is Kanya horsemen. I have my home city shipments that are left, but we didn't prepare for that. And I warned you at the beginning, he's going to go tomahawk. So I don't know why you're so stupid at me. Yes, flared again. I didn't know that army was there. So it's ridiculous to me at this point. It's like, really? And I think I gave him a counter there for being it just because he annoyed me. But as you can see here, marching into his town. And by the way, look for his army. Where's his giant army? Where's his army? Look at me. I got 10 horsemen, 20 other units in his town fighting for him. Where's his army? Oh, it's not there. Oh, he left me out to dry while I'm saving his ass. Yeah, sorry for the language, guys, but it's true. I'm fighting a 2v1. Oh, he sent out 1 hussar. How kind of him. And you could say, but BTM, he was under so much pressure. But he put himself under that pressure. He said go double horseman, even though that was a stupid choice. He said build a forward base, and then he built one behind his town, which kills the point of teamwork or coordination. I didn't end up building the forward base because he didn't build there, and I knew that. Now he's mad at me for doing this, and I'm retreating because I don't want to lose any more units than are absolutely necessary. It's ridiculous. It is absolutely ridiculous. And I'm going to have to keep making horsemen, even though that's not the smartest choice, because that was really all I could do at that point. I also sent 4 Kanya horsemen from my town center. I'm going to use it to start raiding, hopefully. But I was just like depressed. He's fast fortressing, by the way, guys. That's right. He's fast fortressing, which is actually a very slow fortress. But it's like, really? Really? Now, I do make a little bit of a mistake here. I send the Kanya horsemen to go raid, and if you look on the mini-map, you'll see them run by a huge amount of Blues villagers, which is very depressing. But still, I feel like I didn't do well. Now, look at this. Boom. No, 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 no. You're so stupid. I obviously must have wanted my villagers to walk in that army there. That's why they were hurting that. I wanted them to die. Now, I had already clicked them away to walk, to get away from there, so I wasn't looking back there. I assumed they would walk. It wasn't worth micromanaging. I felt like I had other problems. Actually, I sent them to the trees first, and I'm like, well, that's not good. So then I sent them to walk away, shift pointing. What the F? You're an idiot. Nobody playing this game has ever made a mistake before and actually gotten their villages raided. How dare you? How dare you? You BTM are so noob. And then Blue ends up catching up to me with some musketeers, and I do a sad face because that's how I feel. I'm mad at him, and I'm mad at the game, and I'm just sad. I'm sad in general. I'm also sad because I missed a lot of the raiding. At this point, I'm trying to make a comeback. My score's actually equal with his and better with the other Iroquois players, which is ironic considering the amount of pressure I've been under and the amount of villagers I've lost. So whether the other guy likes to admit it or not, I've done a pretty decent job of trying to carry the game. However, that is a huge blow to me, and I have a very badly balanced economy right now. Pay no attention to that. Stay! I am getting cannons. Yes, master. I shall stay by your side while you get cannons. Hallelujah, we are saved now. You will get cannons. And I'm not to spoil anything. It's not like you're going to be idiot, separate your cannons from the rest of your army and then lose them stupidly. That would never happen. Ever. Because you are such a pro. I am so mad. Attack now! Charge! Yeah, me and what army that I've lost trying to protect your town. Now, something smart. Come! Come, slave. I demand your presence. Now, something that would be smart here would be for him to wait till I was here so we have a united front. Nope, that didn't happen. So that wasn't very smart on your part, even though I was coming as fast as I could. Not to mention they just all around have a bigger mass than us. Now, as you can see here, I had some villagers walking down to gather the buffalo, but I'm going to get them out of there. And it's just been not a good day to be an Iroquois villager, that is for sure. But it's sad. So I end up sending, by the way, here team medicine because I have nothing better to send. And the cannons are doing a little bit of good work, but I'm still trying to hold off a much larger force relatively by to myself. Instead of firing the cannons into the mass units, he's firing them at individual tomahawks instead of microing his musketeers to kill them. And so it's great. He kills the tomahawks, but the mass of Blue's musketeers survives. I lose the horsemen like idiots because I'm an idiot. But considering the amount of stupidity in this game, I'm not going to lose any sleep over that tonight. As you can see here, we kind of chased them off. Now, what would you do if you saw somebody with skirmishers and bowmen and 2 cannon? What unit would you make? Let's have a poll. Option A is going to be skirmishers. Option B is going to be pikemen. And option C is going to be cavalry. Yeah, you're probably going to build cavalry. Now, I'm smart. I think, all right, let's get some anti-cavalry on the field. And I'm leaving my hyena, even though they aren't really going to be able to protect the cannons, back by the cannons to protect them. He, meanwhile, has his musketeers. The only thing that could possibly even threaten off a melee attack on those cannons, marching forward and about to be lost. By the way, I should have used my market if I had actually bothered to build one, which I had so much surplus wood I should have, to shift my resources a bit, because 1,300 wood and no food is just ridiculously bad. I'm sorry, I just played bad there. But as you can see here, instead of charging forward, I end up thinking, alright, I'm going to stick back by these cannons, see if I can protect them a bit. And then I sun-sized, right? But it's like, look at it, look at that. That's noob 101. He has his cannons completely out in the open. I revived my explorer there using a trick. I don't know if it's legal or not, so but I've mentioned it before. And look at that. I'm there to protect his cannons. He isn't. And his cannons are going to die, by the way. Spoiler alert. That's what I mentioned earlier. You know, he left his cannons out there to die. And just was like, well, that was bright. And you might notice the timer stuck at 29. You might think, well, is it over? Is he done insulting you? Nope. He's going to actually round himself out to an even 30 here. And he's going to call me a noob before he resigns the game. Because I was a noob. I admit, let me just say this. I admit I didn't play well at a lot of parts of this. I had some poor micro. I should have just ignored what he said and played to the way I knew I could have played at. I should have paid closer attention to the rating. I should have made Tomahawk straight up instead of listening to him. There's a lot of things I could have done better, and I admit that. But at the same time, just flaming somebody for the sake of flaming somebody and being a jerk the entire game, that's not cool. It's not cool. You might wonder why I resigned here instead of keep playing on. Even though red, I was way better off than red. Blue definitely knew what he was doing, so there was no point to play. And I just kind of explained here to the other team that he was just kind of being a jerk the entire time. And the thing is, when you just talk and text the entire time and order people around and insult them and call them noobs and cuss, it's not cool. It doesn't make me play better. It doesn't make me respect you. It just makes you a jerk. It makes you a jerk. He was a jerk. Jerk, jerk, jerk. So I'm sorry for making you guys watch this incredibly depressing video with the timer, but it was just something I wanted to do because I didn't have time to record another match, and I decided, you know what, I want to kind of bring it to the attention of the community. Please be civil when you play this game. Seriously, it's an old game. We're all cool guys who still play it. Just be a nice guy, you know what I mean? Just be nice. We're playing for fun, you know. There's not even really an expert scene. Rank doesn't matter anymore. All the top ranked people are point traders, so don't even worry about it. You might notice here, by the way, in terms of military, I had the I had the third largest military, but I killed more than I had, so whatever. But before I leave, here's a quote of the day, and that is, it is not about whether you win or lose, it's about how you play the game. Guys, my name is BTM, and tomorrow we'll get back into more strategy-filled videos, and until next time, good luck and happy hunting. BTM out.